Next week wraps up the 2016 summer movie season, and a lot of critics and moviegoers thought it was pretty disappointing, but the movies keep on coming, with 104 new releases due this fall.
So what do we all have to look forward to? Let's find out from Matt Singer, editor-in-chief of the movie website ScreenCrush.com. Hi, Matt.
Hi, guys.
A lot of these are based on real-life events.
They are. That is true.
Let's start. I really want to see this one. I hope you're going to tell us it's worth seeing. Clint Eastwood's new movie, Sully, and it has Tom Hanks in it.
It does. This is the new Clint Eastwood movie, and it's kind of surprising. It's the first time he's worked with Tom Hanks, which is sort of interesting.
That's interesting.
In the last 10 years, Clint Eastwood has made 8 biopics.
Wow.
8 of them, including American Sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows what he likes.
The trailer for this is kind of dark.
It is. I don't want to spoil what happens at the end, but it does. It looks pretty intense. I think if you like those other Eastwood biopics, this is something maybe to keep on your radar, and I deeply apologize for the radar pun.
That comes out on September 16th, and so does Oliver Stone's new film Snowden, based on the NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden, of course.
That's right. And I mean, if Oliver Stone is going to make a movie about any modern figure, I can't think of a better fit than Edward Snowden. Just what happened here, the surveillance program he exposed, all the paranoia, the fear of abuse of government power. It sounded like an Oliver Stone movie when it was happening in the news. So it seems sort of fitting that now it actually is a movie. My big question here is, there is a great documentary about Edward Snowden already called Citizen 4. What is this movie going to say that didn't already say? Hopefully Joseph Gordon-Levitt is good as Edward Snowden. Doesn't really look or sound like him to me, but I'm hoping he pulls it off.
This next one on your list did always seem like a plot for a movie, and that's the BP oil rig, and the movie is called Deepwater Horizon.
That's right. It's based on a New York Times article about sort of the final hours on the Deepwater Horizon, and a lot of the actors, including Mark Wahlberg, are playing people who are really there. So I think we're going to get sort of like a gritty, very intense, immediate sort of docudrama. The director is Peter Berg, who's made stuff like Lone Survivor, Friday Night Lights.
It's a big cast, too.
Yeah, he really likes movies about real-life heroes with a lot of action. So he should be very much in his element with this material.
Let's move on to a fiction movie, The Magnificent Seven. What's it about?
It's a remake of the classic Western from 1960. It's basically the same premise. You've got this frontier town. It comes under attack, and the residents, they have to bring together this group of 7 gunfighters to help them defend themselves. I think the big difference this time is it's a much more diverse Magnificent Seven. You have Denzel Washington as the leader of the group. There's a Mexican member of the team. There's a Native American member of the team, a Korean member of the team. And I think that's fun. It gives it sort of a modern edge on something that is sort of an old story and a sort of an old genre as well.
In November, we have the very much anticipated Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yes.
Which is, it's a Harry Potter prequel, sort of.
Yeah, basically. I mean, the idea was that Harry Potter had this book at Hogwarts called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And it was written by this wizard named Newt Scamander, and so the film is kind of about that guy who's played by Eddie Redmayne there, and he's on this quest to capture these magical creatures in 1920s New York. So it's like Harry Potter meets Pokemon Go, so it's going to be the biggest movie of all time.
Was J.K. Rowling involved in this?
Very involved. Actually, more involved than in the movies. She actually wrote the screenplay for this film, which she did not do for any of the Harry Potter movies.
We have time for one more. September 30th, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. This looked a little scary to me, I have to say, the preview.
Yeah, to me, it sort of looks like it's Tim Burton. It's Tim Burton's new movie. It feels to me like he's trying to do his kind of riff on the X-Men, this school of gifted youngsters. And instead of them having cool powers like shooting lasers, controlling the weather, they do weird, creepy stuff like they have mouths in the backs of their neck like that little girl.
That's a little scary.
A little
for
creepy,
kid.
a little
Yeah.
scary.
Alice in Wonderland on steroids.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's what Tim Burton does. Could be interesting.
All right, Matt Singer, thanks very much.